What the heck is up, you guys? It's your boy Ace, aka Animated Heroes here, back with another action figure discussion video. And man, we've got some things to talk about today. Now this morning, at least 50 of you, not saying any names, Eliza Pina, decided that it was a good idea to wake me up out of my sleep because SH Figuarts has finally showcased what they are going to be robbing our wallets for at San Diego Comic-Con. And I gotta say, some of these exclusives look pretty dang nice, and I'm pretty interested in getting my hands on a couple of them. And so that's exactly what we're here to talk about. Now, you guys already know how these videos work. Hit the thumbs up button, that always motivates me to keep making these videos. Subscribe to my channel if you're new here, and make sure to hit that bell icon so you guys can keep up with me when I'm giving you action figure news. Now let's not waste any more time and dive right into these reveals because we've got some things to talk about. Now, starting off hot right off the back, you guys remember, I can't tell you how long it's been, but you guys remember a while back when Tamashii Nations first showed us the full power Super Saiyan Goku. Alongside that figure, they showed us a render for a Super Saiyan 2 Goku, and here we finally have it. Now, this is much different than we were expecting because none of us would have imagined that it would be an event exclusive. And I don't quite think that this is the same version, because if you remember correctly, the belt on that old version was purple. I'm going to see if I can find an image of it and place it somewhere on the screen, but it was a tad bit different than this one. And I know in most cases, Tamashii Nations normally doesn't release anything new as an event exclusive, but we did see some changes when they released the Ultra Instinct sign figure years ago. At this point, I think that they are going to be putting out some kind of variants, at least to Goku figures, and so I'm not going to stick with the standard being just repaints. Now, that being said, this guy also comes with an updated brand new aura piece that looks phenomenal. I'm not sure if these lightning effects are built into it or you plug them into it. They've probably seen a lot of us taking photos like this, so they decided to include it, which I think is a great idea. What I don't think is a great idea is the fact that this figure right here is an event exclusive. Honestly, out of everything I show today, I think this is going to be the most sought after and difficult to get. Now, that being said, if you guys remember sometime a while back, Demoniacal Fit also showcased this, showing a prototype that looked exactly like this figure here. And from the looks of it, it was even set to come with some of the same expressions. I think this is basically just going to be a repaint of the, I don't think, full power Super Saiyan Goku. I think that's the body they're probably going to use with an alternate chest piece. That's probably what this is going to be. Only time will tell, but I'm pretty interested in this one. I'm not going to lie. I really do like the look of this figure. I hope that I'm able to get my hands on it, but like I said, time will tell. I know you guys are excited for this one, so before we jump the gun and go all crazy on Tamashii Nation's page, let's see. Now, moving on to a less interesting release, at least in my opinion. Next up, we do have the SH Figuarts Fat Majin Buu, and I think that this one came with great timing. First off, we just got a re-release of Super Buu, which will come with an alternate head for this guy. Hopefully the skin tone matches. I'm pretty sure it will, but we know that most event exclusives are repaints, and from the looks of it, the only difference between this figure is the fact that the gloves and the boots look to be metallic. That's the only difference that I've spotted. It's one you'd probably just have to have in hand in order to see what the real differences are, if there are any more than other than that. But I gotta say, I'm definitely gonna pick this one up. It is probably gonna be a pain to get your hands on, but I still think that no matter, even if you pay scalper price, you'll probably end up paying less for this version than you would if you were to try to date back and get the original. So once again, I do think it's a smart move, and hopefully everyone that wants this can get their hands on it. I'm definitely going to pick it up just to see what the difference is, but it's not one I'm super stoked for. Now, speaking of figures I am completely uninterested in, I figured I might as well go ahead and show this one next because I never ended up getting the original Shinron. I'm definitely not going to be picking this one up. I do like this metallic look to it. It does have more of that, I don't know, Shinron essence to it, but I mean, I don't know, I just wasn't a fan of this one, and honestly I don't even think the first one ever really sold out like that. I think they're putting this guy out just because Purunga just went up for pre-order, and so if you want to get your hands on a Shinron, obviously you can. Now, since I'm talking about things I'm not interested in, I'll go ahead and show this off real quick. Also, they are also putting out a Kong, so yeah, if you want a San Diego Kong, you can get your hands on that too. Off of the boring stuff and back to the exciting news. Now, this release is one that I think is a treat because we got Android 17 and 18 3 times at this point. We got the original releases, then we got the event exclusives, and then of course we got the really great Tournament of Power versions. I like those. I think those are slept on figures, but we only got Android 16 once, and I know he wasn't a big character in the series, but let's not forget, if it wasn't for his death, we wouldn't have got the dope Super Saiyan 2 transformation for Gohan and him ultimately defeating Cell. So Android 16 is a dope character, and to be honest, I had this figure when it first came out. This I thought was one of the game-changing Dragon Ball figures, just because it was toned down from Broly, but at the same time it was a muscular build with a perfect body, the perfect accessories, and it just looked like Android 16's bulky character walked right out of the series. And this figure I know shot up in price after a while, and so this is a figure that I really was hoping became an event exclusive. Kinda. I really wish they would have just did like a premium color version like they did with Vegeta and Trunks years ago, but we don't talk about those. Anyway, this is one I have to get my hands on. This one more than anything else, not for myself, but I have to get it for a friend of mine. You know who you are. I've been rooting for a re-release for this figure specifically for you, and no matter what I have to do, bro, I'm gonna get my hands on this guy for you. From the looks of it, he comes with all the same accessories as before, and he has an even better paint scheme that really makes his expressions pop. This thing just looks like it's going to be really good, and if this isn't a figure you have experienced, I highly recommend trying to get your hands on this one. He is definitely a Figuarts to behold for sure, and I'm not even a big fan. Now, last but not least, you guys already know the one that I am the most excited to talk about. We are getting a repaint of the SH Figuarts God Modera, and this thing looks good, man. I don't know what else they changed other than the armor, but look, I am a sucker for Modera. My name is Ace Uchiha. Come on now, this is how we do it. I'm Uchiha gang for life, so anything Naruto is automatically getting picked up, but anything Uchiha is automatically getting picked up. And this thing, look, I don't know what it is, but this figure looks like a statue of Modera that I saw, I don't know, years ago before the figure came out, and I remember saying I wish I could get Modera in figure form, and you guys have no idea how happy I was when they made the SHF Modera. Yes, it was not perfect. No, this version is still not going to be perfect because it's the same figure with pretty much just a different paint scheme. But look, I don't care, man. If it's Naruto, I have to have it. I am a completionist when it comes to that line, so this is one that is absolutely 1,000,000% mandatory. I love the colors, and honestly, even if they didn't change the colors, I'd probably still buy it. So this I have to get. Thankfully, he comes with all the same accessories, and honestly, I just can't wait to pose this figure up next to Naruto and Sasuke, the new ones that came out. I think the paintwork on this guy is going to make him look so much better with them, and I just can't can't wait to see how that works out. Now this video is a little bit longer than usual, mostly because I was very excited talking about all of these, and so I kind of took my time with them. It's SDCC. We're supposed to be excited about toys. Now the last little bit I want to throw in is just an extra tidbit, but before I do, I just want to say, do not quote me on anything. I know some of you guys treat YouTubers' words like it's law. Do not quote me on this. Everything I'm about to say going forward is a guess on my part. Now, based on what we've been seeing the past couple of years, a lot of these figures do get released for basically customers that don't go to San Diego Comic-Con. What do I mean by that? You guys already know. The dreadfully hated premium Bandai website. Now, are all these figures going up on there? I don't know. I'm just saying it's possible with the way things have been the past couple of years. I can almost guarantee that it's going to happen. Notice that I said that keyword almost. Is not a guarantee, but even if so, you guys know what it's like to have to fight for these. It might be something that you have to do over the course of 2 or 3 days. If you guys remember correctly, several times they had to open it up and close it for the Goku, Beerus, and Whis. Also the same thing with the androids and the Ultra Instinct Saiyan Goku. Some people were able to get them first day, some people were able to get them the second day, some people were able to get them the third, but at the end of the day, everyone ended up happy. I think the only thing that really changed was the time that you ended up getting your hands on them. Some people really had to wait for that second batch, and then there was some debacles that went on in that situation, but we'll talk about that later. Anyway, yes, so this is my video. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. If so, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. I always appreciate that when we're talking action figure. That helps me to make these videos. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Make sure to hit that bell icon to be notified whenever I upload new content. And lastly, follow me on everything you see listed in the description below to keep up with my activity outside of YouTube. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Stay safe wherever you are, and prepare to spin those wallets, baby. You guys know what time it is. Bye.